Hello everyone, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my ranking of the Child's Play and Chucky movies. Um, I rewatched them all for the first time together since I had gotten a hold of Chucky over the weekend, and as you know, I've done reviews for them, so to end this, I'm going to do my ranking of the movie series. Number 7 is The Seed of Chucky. This one was just really not that great. The story was dumb. Had some pretty good kills though, and some of the jokes were funny. As I said in my last video, this one I'm more like because of nostalgia than anything, because this was the first horror movie I ever saw on the big screen, and the only Chucky movie I got to see in the theaters, so I kind of have a little bit of a special place in my heart for this one, but it's still my least favorite of the franchise and everything. I'm glad that it wasn't the last one like we thought it was probably going to be. Number 6 is Bride of Chucky from 1998. This one was the turning point in the series where it took more of a comedic tone and everything, and while I absolutely love this movie, the comedic tone was nice for this movie and fit it, especially for the era it came out in. It was in the post-Scream era where pretty much everything was trying to be like Scream and be self-referential and stuff like that, and it actually worked really well in Bride of Chucky. It's just, this one's my least favorite. It's aged pretty well. I mean, of course it's obvious that it's a 90s movie, but that kind of gives it more charm and everything, but it's not one of my most favorites in the franchise, but I do absolutely love it. Number 5 is Child's Play 3. I used to rank this one a lot higher, but after rewatching them all, I still like this one a lot. I just kind of find it to be a little bit boring at parts of it. I do like Tyler. I hope we get to see him more in future installments, eventually maybe, and also like to see De Silva in maybe one of the sequels or show or something. They brought Andy back. I doubt they'll probably bring her back, seeing that Andy was trying to find a new girlfriend in Cult of Chucky. But it'd be cool if she does end up back in the movie or TV shows. But this one's not as bad as most people say it is. But it's definitely not one of my very most favorites in the series anymore. I still like it, but it's just not one of my most favorites. Number 4 is Cult of Chucky. I was actually really debating which one to put first, put higher, this one or Curse, but I really do like this one. It had amazing cinematography, great acting for the most part. A lot of the actors were really good, and especially Fiona Dorff, who, of course, when Nika gets turned into Chucky, she just was totally awesome. Her dad being Brad Dorff, I think, does help a little bit, and her Chucky laugh was really spot on, perfect. It was just really done very good. I really like the big twist at the ending and the multiple Chuckies. I know most people thought it was stupid, but I actually thought it was pretty cool. And it was great getting to see Alex Vincent back as Andy. Hopefully he'll be a lot bigger part in the next one. Hopefully him and Kyle will both play a huge part in the TV show or the next movie, whichever comes first. I think the show is the next thing they're working on. I can't wait for it to start. Number 3 is Curse of Chucky. This was one that went back to basics of the whodunit and straight up horror for the first time since the third movie, and it was very refreshing. I love the look and the feel of the movie. It's like really intense. That has the best score in the franchise. Makes you on the edge of your toes. There were a few jump scares, but not anything extremely enough to take you out of the movie. And it was a very well made movie. The kills weren't the best in the series. Some of them were pretty cool though, but I will say that I think Colt and some of the other movies had better kills, but as far as the tone of the movie and the story, I think this one was a lot better. Number 2 is the original movie Child's Play. For a long time I held this one as the top one on the list, mostly because it was one of the movies that helped me get into the horror genre. It was the second horror movie I'd ever seen after Jaws, and I do still consider it one of my all-time favorite horror movies. It'd be my top 5, probably top 3 or 2 actually. Probably my second favorite actually after Jaws, but as far as the Chucky franchise itself goes, this one's my second favorite. It's just a great introduction to Chucky and Andy, and felt more like a suspense movie than a slasher movie, but that was one of the things that one of the reasons why Curse of Chucky was so great to me. It went back to the basics of that, and this one was just a really great start, and one of my favorite movies and it's one of my favorite horror movies of all time. And number 1 is Child's Play 2. It's one of the rare horror sequels that actually tops the original. I'm one of the ones that's really kind of strict on the sequels. There's not very many that I would say is better than the first, but this one is definitely one of them. Andy was Alex Vincent's acting as Andy was just as good in the first one, maybe a little bit better. The story was really great. We got a lot more of Chucky. He started his one-liners in this movie, and the ending with the toy factory. I know most people's. I think a lot of people would agree that the toy factory scene was just one of the best endings to in any of the movies in the franchise. Although third movie's carnival scene was really good too, and everything. But I just love the way that this one ended. It has some of my favorite deaths. When he killed the teacher with the yardstick, I thought that was hilarious. And when the guy's gets the doll eyes put in his head when he gets stuck on the thing at the toy factory, was just awesome. And Chucky's death was pretty cool. I mean, he wasn't going to give up. He was really determined to try to kill Andy, and he almost succeeded a few times, but all in all, I think Child's Play 2 was an excellent movie. I'm glad that they made it. They could have just left it with the first one, and we probably would have never had this franchise. As I said, this one's my favorite horror movie series of all time. Well, Jaws is my favorite horror movie of all time. None of its sequels live up to it like Child's Play did. Jaws, it could have just been the one movie and we would have been perfectly fine. Child's Play, it could have been the same way, but I'm glad we still got all the sequels that we did. Even Seed, it wasn't one of the best, but it paved the way to get us back to the basics with Curse. So, but anyway, that's my ranking for the Child's Play franchise. I'd like to give out a couple shout outs. Esley Greer from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews, he did his reviews and ranking of the Child's Play franchise, so be sure to go to his channel, Entertainment Fanatic Reviews, and check that out. He's currently working on the Halloween franchise, which I probably won't do this year. I'll probably do those in the next couple years. And Matt Hart, who he does a lot of horror related videos on his YouTube channel, Random Matt Videos. Be sure to check out his channel and everything. Also, if there's any movies you'd like me to review, let me know in the comments, and I'll get to them as quick as I can. If there's any movie series rankings you'd like me to do, let me know. And or top 10 lists, I'll do those too. I'm probably gonna start doing my reviews and ranking of the Nightmare on Elm Street films next. Probably be at least another week or so before I get to start working on them, but I'll be doing those at least sometime in the next couple weeks. I'm going to try to get them done before Halloween. Now I'll probably have my review up for the new 2018 Halloween later this week too, if I can. But anyway, that's my ranking of the Child's Play videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe. You can check me out on Facebook at Ogreboy1992, and also if you love horror movies, check out Killer Flicks. It's a group on horror movie group on Facebook that's really great if you love horror movies. And also if you like talking about movies and stuff, you can join my group, Movie Talk and Reviews. The members post their movie reviews and we discuss movies and stuff like that, so if you want to join that, feel free to do that too. But anyway, thank you and have a good night.